You know that feeling, right? You work so hard, you show up every day, you put in the time, the energy, the effort, you're pouring everything you've got into your bucket. And yet, when you look inside, the water level just never seems to rise. You feel like you're doing all the right things, but you're just not getting ahead.
Well, let me tell you a little story. Picture this guy, Marcus. He's at the well every single day, pouring and pouring, getting more and more frustrated. He starts blaming the well, maybe it's the canteen he's using, but the thing is, the problem isn't the water. The problem, it's the bucket. See, there's this tiny, little hairline crack near the bottom, and all his hard work is just slowly, silently trickling away.
And that's what we're going to talk about today, because that bucket, that's your finances. And just like Marcus, there's a really good chance your bucket is leaking too. So we're going to find those leaks, and more importantly, we are going to plug them for good.
So what exactly is a financial leak? It's probably not what you think. It's not one big disaster. Oh no, it's way sneakier than that.
Let's get really clear on this. A leak isn't that coffee you love or the dinner out with friends that you totally enjoyed. A true leak is money that just vanishes for basically zero value in return. It's like financial static, a constant low-grade drain that you've gotten so used to, you might not even hear it anymore.
Now, these leaks pop up in all sorts of clever disguises, often hiding behind things that seem perfectly normal. But they almost always fall into three big categories. So let's break them down, one by one.
First up, we've got the convenience tax. Come on, you know this one. Think about the last time you ordered food delivery. The food itself was, say, $20, but then came the service fee, the delivery fee, the small order fee, and a tip. All of a sudden, your bill is $32. That extra $12, that's a 60% tax you just paid to avoid putting on your shoes and driving for 10 minutes. That, my friends, is a classic leak. Next up, the loyalty penalty. And honestly, this one is just infuriating. Your internet provider, your cell phone company, your insurance carrier, they roll out the red carpet for new customers with these amazing deals. Meanwhile, you, their loyal customer for the last 8 years, are paying a higher rate for the exact same service. Why? Because they're literally banking on you not noticing or just not wanting the hassle of calling them. They are charging you more for being loyal. That's the loyalty penalty.
And finally, we have what might be the sneakiest of them all, the forgotten leak. You know what I'm talking about. That streaming service you signed up for to watch that one show 6 months ago. The gym membership you haven't used since New Year's. That free trial that quietly started charging you every month. These things just hide in plain sight on your bank statement, draining you, drip by drip by drip.
Okay, so how do we fight back? Well, it's simple. You can't plug a leak you can't find. It's time to conduct a full-blown audit. And I'm telling you, this might just be the single most important hour you spend on your money all year.
All right, here's the game plan. It's simple, it's physical, and it is incredibly eye-opening. You're going to actually print out your statements. No screens for this one. You need to see it on paper. Then grab 3 highlighters and get ready for a serious moment of truth.
The system couldn't be easier. You're going to take that green highlighter and you're going to mark all your absolute needs, rent, utilities, the stuff you need to live. Yellow is for your wants, the things you consciously chose to spend money on for fun and enjoyment. And then there's the red highlighter. That's for anything that makes you stop and go, wait a minute, what is that? Or, am I still paying for this? Those, my friends, are your leaks. Now, as you go through this, you're going to find those forgotten subscriptions, you're going to spot some bank fees, but I guarantee you'll find one line item that is, by far, the most destructive leak of all. Let's be brutally honest. A minimum payment on high-interest debt isn't progress. It's a rental fee you're paying for the privilege of staying in debt. Think about it. Paying just the minimum on a $5,000 credit card balance at 18% interest, it could take you over 10 years to pay it off, and you'll end up paying an extra $4,500 for nothing. It is the absolute definition of a leak, money pouring out of your bucket for zero value. Mark it in red. Okay, you've done the hard part. You have your map. Your statement is covered in red ink. Those are your targets. Now, we stop playing defense and we go on offense. It is time to plug these leaks. We have 2 primary weapons here. First is the cancel. This is the easy stuff. Go down your red-marked list and just start canceling. Every single unused subscription, every forgotten membership, gone. Second, we have the call. This is where you confront that loyalty penalty. You're going to call your internet, your cell phone, and your insurance providers. You'll be polite, you'll be firm, and you'll simply ask for the same great rate they're offering new customers.
And finally, we attack the biggest leak of all. You take every single dollar you just clawed back from the cancel and the call, that $15 from the subscription, that $20 from the loyalty discount, and that money becomes your sealant. You apply it directly to the principal of your debt. That's the original amount you borrowed. This is how you stop that massive leak right at the source.
And this brings us right back to our friend Marcus. He's found the cracks, he's sealed them up, and now when he goes back to the well and pours in the exact same amount of water as before, something amazing happens. The bucket actually starts to fill up, all the way to the top.
And look, this isn't some fantasy number. This is real. This is achievable. Canceling a few subscriptions you don't use, renegotiating just one bill, maybe packing a lunch twice a week instead of buying it, that can easily free up over $100 a month. That's $1,500 a year that was just leaking out of your bucket.
And here's the real magic. This isn't like getting a raise. You didn't have to work more hours for this. Your paycheck is the same size, but suddenly it feels bigger. Why? Because the money isn't escaping anymore. It was always your money, you just weren't getting to keep it.
So, your bucket is leaking. We know that. But your mission for this week isn't to find every single leak at once. That's overwhelming. Your goal is much simpler. Just find one.
Here is your one-week mission, should you choose to accept it. Step 1. Find one leak. Just one. Step 2. Plug it. Cancel it, call about it, whatever it takes. And step 3. Come back here and share what you plugged in the comments below. Let's fix our buckets together.
So I'm going to leave you with that one simple question. Don't put this off until tomorrow or someday. Think about it right now. What is the very first leak that you are going to plug?